Hey guys, I just received a box of coral. Happy days. The box comes from EKRcorals, which is a relatively new retailer out of Spain. And they wanted to send me some stuff just to show off their goods and what kind of quality that they have on their corals. I didn't really know what I was going to be getting, so this is very exciting. I've just had a peek just to make sure that everything is doing all right, but I'm not quite sure yet what everything is. So let's have a look here. So this is some sort of a millipora. It looks like it's maricultured in Indonesia. They've also included these little carbon pellets, which is always good when you're shipping corals to include that because they can release some toxins. This looks like some sort of a sarcophyton. Let's see how this guy does with my angelfish and butterflies. Hopefully it won't turn into a expensive snack. This is some sort of a torch. Looks good. They also attach them to a bit of styrofoam to make sure that they're floating upside down and won't be knocking around inside the bag. I like it when retailers do that. Just shows that they go the extra mile to make sure that the corals arrive to you safely. This is another millipora. Looks very good. I can even see polyp extension here in the bag. So should be in tip-top condition. And lastly, we've got another torch. This thing might actually be a holy grail. We'll see when we get it inside the tank what it might be. They are... The temperature is pretty good. Might be a bit on the cool side. UPS kind of manhandled the box. As you can see here, they've managed to crack it. So that's probably why they are a bit cold. But cold is generally a lot better than they're too warm. So no major issues here. I'll just float them for 30-45 minutes or something, just to get them temperature acclimatized. Then I'll dip them, and into the tank they go. So see you in a bit. As I said, the water in the bags was slightly cold, probably due to the fact that the box cracked during shipping. But no real worries. They've been chilling in here now for about 40 minutes, so it's time to open them up and put them through a dip before they go into the display. And here they are. Everything looks good. They are now in a Coral RX dip. I generally use kind of a stronger concentration than what's recommended. Corals seem to be able to tolerate that just fine. The millies are looking very good. I believe this is a pink millie. Might have some blue tips on it if we're lucky. And based on the color of this guy, it's probably like a sunset millie, or at least an orange one. The torches are also very nice. This one kind of retracted now when it went into the dip. This one is still fully open for some reason. And the sarcophyton is here. So I'll let them chill out here for about 10 minutes, and then we'll rinse them off with some fresh tank water, and into the tank they go. And here they are, finally in the tank. I always like to let new corals rest for a couple of days on this beautiful handmade rack. I'm accepting orders if anyone is interested. The corals are looking great. They all have good polyp extension, apart from the sarcophyton, but that's a bit to be expected. I know that leathers generally don't open up for a few days after shipping. So this is a pink millipora. I believe it's going to be having blue tips once it colors up. You always lose a bit of color during shipping for some reason, and it generally takes them, say, around a month or something to fully recover. Like I suspected, this is orange millie. I believe this is a holy grail. This is probably a torch of the gods. And this is a homegrown green long polyp sarcophyton from EKRcorals. So they grew that thing out themselves. I'll let these guys rest here for a bit. I will be cutting off these cement feet on them, because having them on just makes it impossible to place them anywhere, and it doesn't really look good. But it's quite helpful to have them here once they're just getting used to the tank. One piece of advice is that if you're ever going to be putting these things in your tank, make sure to really scrub them out good, because if there's any pests on mariculture corals, that's where they'll most likely be. For example, acropore-eating flatworms and stuff like that love to lay eggs on them. I did a very thorough inspection of these things, and I couldn't see anything that was alarming. I think that's it for today. I hope you found this interesting. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a comment down below. I respond to each and every comment. And have a good one. Bye.